Hey, everybody. Let me see. I always got to adjust this thing because this thing won't stay at the same place. Anyway, I'm Father of the Year. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. There's no fathers that got what I got today. I'm going to show you. But I'm going to give it a minute to see if anybody shows up. I think I'm too late for most people. And those that watch and comment, you don't get that. YouTube ain't going to let me see that. Oh, no. No, I get less views on this channel than I do my backup anymore, according to my channel. And they claim I lose, I don't know, 6 to 10 subs almost every week or month, at least. But I'd never drop below 1,124. Never. And if you guys watch my channel, you will see my subs never go any lower than 124 or 1,124 and never no higher than 1,131. They haven't allowed that in over 3 years. But I know my shit's being watched more than that. It's funny. I laugh at them. I laugh at them. But they think, just like on my live, nobody, I sit here and I can talk for an hour. Nobody shows up. Every now and then somebody does. Sometimes there's 5 or 6, but most of the time there's none of you. I don't get no comments other than my own. So I do this for my own enjoyment, as far as I know. But I do know my shit's being watched. There ain't no doubt about it. I don't care, YouTube. Your shit, what you show me, don't mean nothing to me. Don't mean nothing. It ain't nothing but a number. And you ain't convinced me of anything yet. People, I walk into a damn Buffalo Wild Wings, pick up some food, didn't have a mask on, known for it for over a year and a half. Girls refused to serve me. I asked for a manager. The manager, they told me, was standing right behind me. I turn around, it's a little girl. Buffalo Wild Wings, West Park Mall in Boardman Township, or not West Park. I don't know what the mall is, but it's Boardman Township, Ohio. I turn around, it's a 22-year-old Emma, manager, telling me they could not serve me without a mask, even though my video shows people sitting right behind her without a mask on. Now, I start reaching for my phone, and these little girls start yelling, "He's going to record you. He's going to." Come on, people. If I'm not getting any views, how do these people know who I am? So I know I'm getting views. I don't care what these numbers say. Don't make a difference to me. But I do have, and I'm telling you, all guys, all fathers anyway, I got Father of the Year this year. 2021, it's mine. I'm going to show you. Let me unplug this power cord. Take you around here a little bit. Let's show you what Father of the Year gets. Now, there's one thing. You might see the box. And I had to tape. Look, I'm going to show you real quick. See that box right there? I had to tape I had to tape all the information off just so you ain't gonna get a guess on that by any information on the outside. Now I did leave a clue on the outside of it. this that thing right there, that box right there, that's man's toys right there. That ain't no girly man toy right there. Guarantee you. And you'll see what I'm talking about. But we're going to start with Father of the Year. What Father of the Year gets. And Father of the Year, not only Father of the Year, but even Grandpa. Grandpa got a good toy too. So let's go see. Let's start off right there. You guys know. Let's go over it. You guys know the Beast. The Beast. Right there. My Jeep, my 1998 Jeep XJ Cherokee. I call it, it was the Cherokee Classic. Today, that right there, that's the Watachi Classic. Same amount of letters in Cherokee as Watachi. And it's going to be on the side. Guarantee it. I'm getting those stickers made up. But, right here, you can see I got this back end off. We're doing some stuff down under here. You can't see it. It's dark in here right now. But we're getting these things put on. Let's see if you can. There's the box they came in. Skyjacker. Skyjacker shocks, man. We're putting on. We're going to smooth out the ride. The ride that was on the Watachi Classic. They were 21 years old. Shocks on this truck. Now, this one wheel, right here, 3 bolts holding the rear, 3 bolts, did I get the number up? 3 bolts holding that rear shock on. One bolt that didn't break. That's called the Watachi Classic. That's the Watachi Classic way of things happening. I assure you. If there's 3 bolts, all 3 will break. But you guys, come on. It's 21 years old. Original shocks. Ohio. Salt and everything. Now, I'm going to have to show you one other thing first. This is Pop Day, which is grandfather in my family. My son's daughter has 2 grandmothers, but she only has 1 Pop. She knows what Pop likes to do. See that? Brand new riding reel to go with my other ones. That come from my granddaughter. Thank her to death. Nothing about that. Sorry about that. I thank her. And we know who really bought it. My son and his wife. But, I want to also tell you guys the shocks on that are going on my Jeep. They not only came from my oldest daughter that is here with us, my son and his wife, and my wife all pitched in on those. Those shocks are not cheap, and they're not even easy to put on. But the fishing rod also came from my daughter-in-law and her husband, my son, and I appreciate them. they they know I needed a pole, but this other one, you guys, this last gift that I got, this one's, oh, you guys gonna have to think about this one. Ain't no father's gotten anything like this on Father's Day. Guarantee you. You're gonna have to look at it. Like I told you, I'm gonna bring it over. There you go, guys. I'm gonna show you. See, it comes in this box. Rope handles. Rope handles on it. You see this stuff? Now I ain't gonna show the front of it. Well, yeah, I can, because I taped over all the stuff on it, or you'd have even. And I'm gonna give you a clue right there. See what that says. Let me see. 4 pounds. Weight, 4 pounds. That's gonna be one of the clues. But I taped over everything else. Or you'd even have the serial number of this thing. But I want you to see what this thing came in. It's a wooden box. Okay. Now, I'm not going to show you what's in it. I want you guys to guess. But I'm going to show you something that came in it. That came with it. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you some other clues, too. And I wrote these down, people. That's why I'm looking down here. But I'm going to give you some other clues, too. My first clue is it's a high caliber gift. I guarantee you, real men, the real men in this country will love this. Guarantee it. It comes with, this is your second clue. It comes with 6 special parts. Third clue is something that dates back to ancient times in China. Keep thinking real hard, because I'm going to show you something out of this box. Something that dates back to ancient China. High caliber gift. Comes with 6 special parts. And I'm going to tell you, people, I don't want no damn generalization. If you're going to make a guess, you put the guess to the guess. If I ask you, what motor's in your Dodge Charger? Don't tell me V8. That don't mean shit. I don't want no generalizations. At least describe it a little bit. All right? Now, I've given you clues. I'm going to name them again. It's a high caliber gift. Comes with 6. Listen to what I'm saying, folks. High caliber gift. Comes with 6 special parts. Something that dates back to ancient China are the clues. And now I'm going to show you a clue from the box. Now I'm going to hold this box up again just to show you. This ain't just some plain Jane block box or anything. This thing has rope, box, square box, hinges, and latches on the front. This is the way this came. This came from my family members. Man, just get behind me. You ain't got nothing coming. This right here, I don't care. I'm going to show you something out of this. I don't care if you're a veteran, a cop, or somebody who would have handled these things many, many times. This is something you haven't seen. I assure you. Well, I can. This ain't the only one in the world, folks. It's nothing like that. Hell, if it was, I wouldn't even show you. It is something that I guarantee you other people own. But not the men in America. They probably, I'll tell you what. If anybody else has one of these in America, I want to see it. Proof of it. Because I'm going to show you a part of this that is in this box. And I want you to show me what's in this box. If you're a veteran, a cop, or whoever, I want you. This is the man's Father's Day gift right here. No doubt. I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to show you the first. I'm going to actually show you two parts. But one part is one thing. And it takes the other part. And this is another clue. See, I'm giving you more clues than I even should. But I'm going to show you another piece that's in this box that it takes to load this. Now, you can take that any way you want. But it takes one part that I'm going to show you to load the other part when it's ready to be loaded. Now, I want any father in America to show me after it's known what's in there. But now I'm going to show you the first part. What it takes to load is the hint. The second part, once it's ready. Are you with me, folks? You're going to have to stay with me here. Put the beer down. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I want you to stay with me here, folks. I want you to stay with me here. I want you to see what I got here. This is something. You see this? This is how this box comes. It's plywood, folks. This ain't no, I'm telling you, 4 pounds printed on the front. Now I'm going to show you the first thing. This is the first thing. And people, if you ain't a man, just walk on out of the damn room. Because you ain't even going to have a clue about this. But this first part, man or not, I guarantee you ain't going to have a clue about this. This is the very first part you need. You have to have And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to show you guys a picture of the inside of this box. If anybody gets a chance and figures out what this is. But it's got a cutout section that holds this whole thing. There's sections that hold each tool that's needed, cleaning purposes, even suggestions of certain things. It's got the object itself, the things that are used inside the object itself. And this is the most unusual part that no Father of the Year has ever had that would go with the two clues that I'm showing you. Now I'm going to show you the first one, and if you don't have this right here, I don't give a crap if you are a Navy SEAL, a damn Special Forces Marine, an Army Special Force. I don't care what you are. If you don't have this part right here that I'm getting ready to show you, you cannot load the other part. Now, I'm going to show you right now. This is the first part, and you better take a damn good look at it. You see this right here? Now, you see. It is basically like a tweezer. Rubber ends on it. Squeeze it together. You have to use this to load what's it I'm getting ready to show you next. It came in the box. I'm not playing with you. This is something most men do not know about. Most vets, cops, none of you know about this. You see this? Have you ever seen anything like this? And what the next piece? You wait till I show you the next piece. Rubber on the tips here, and like a tweezer that you have to grab these things with in order to load them. I want you to see. I ain't playing with you one bit. And when I get done, when this is done, and if anybody guesses or even gives it a shot, I'll show you exactly what's in the box. Now, the next clue is this. The next clue is this. Here you go, folks. And I can show you 6 of them. Let me pull one of them out. I can show you 6 of them. That was another clue. There's 6 of them. And I'm going to show the whole thing so that you guys can see it. Right there, folks. Let me get it up here so you can clearly see what it is. You see that right there? I'm trying to give you all angles of it so you can see clearly. Let me see, where's the camera? So you can clearly see what that is. See that? Before you can load that into what it goes into, and to activate this, it takes that right here to handle it, to load it. Maybe not that way. That way. Once this thing is activated, folks, that's how you load it. Oh, sorry about that. All I want you to do Just tell me what it is. Now, if you don't believe me that this thing comes solely with 6 parts, right there they are. They have to be activated. They have to be activated, folks. I'm telling you what, you guys think, what you guys get? Like, this is to store these in. Some fancy shit, folks, right here. It's got a few other things, but you're not gonna get that out of me. You'll have to take some guesses, or I'll keep it to myself. Like I said, folks, they come in this. And if anybody guesses, I'll show you what's under the tape. Now, that's out of the way. No generalization on that. I'm telling you right now. If I say it flies and you say it's a bird, that's a generalization. I don't want no generalization guesses. I showed you many clues, said many things about it. Take a guess or leave me alone. That's the first page. That's an old line. Can't do that. Let's see. Oh, here, you guys on my case for not wearing a mask, and Officer Dubas making many claims. I finally got a chance to go through the information that was given to me by the prosecutor's office. Now, Officer Dubas, in his police report, claimed I was unstable. Now, in other reports that he made that were intermodal or modal or whatever, he also claimed I was disorderly. People, of course I'm unstable and disorderly if I don't just let them walk on me. Do you expect to be called anything different? If they call you anything different, then you're just one of them. They can call me unstable and disorderly. They don't have any proof of any of it. If they did, I wouldn't have a weapon or a handgun license, lifetime handgun license. If I was unstable and disorderly, I would not have it. That is just one corrupted police officer from Boardman Township, Ohio, that made that statement. And he's going to be proven to be a liar in the end anyway. So it doesn't matter. But he did all this because I would not recognize his authority when he spoke with his badge on his chest, his gun on his hip, and his clown uniform on. I did not drop to my knees and ask him how much should I take, is what caused all this. Now, I filed for summonses because the court, when I went over here to the courthouse to do my trial, the prosecutor's office don't have to prove nothing. All they take, I mean, what better job than this? You send a bunch of morons out with a ticket book and a badge and a gun, and whatever they say goes. When it comes in front of you, you do nothing but say the officer is correct. And you're paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Or $100,000. Well, Boardman Township, the cops make $30,000. Prosecutor's office probably making $55,000 a year. So you pay $55,000 a year and you don't even have to investigate anything. You just take whatever the corrupted officer wrote down for the facts. And only bring in the one witness that claims that officer is correct. Don't bring in any arresting officers or anybody like that or anybody of authority in the place that you claim your detainment come because I was criminally trespassed. Don't come up with any of those witnesses or anything. No, It's a fucking joke. But I put in a request for the two police officers that showed up at my house, took the gun out of my front pocket that was sticking out of my front pocket when I got out of my car. And I came up on my property and talked to them. They were on my property. They took that gun out of my pocket when they told me I was under arrest and handed that gun to my wife. Now, if I was such a threat to these police officers, I was already armed for one. When the clown cop started his shit at the Giant Eagle, I had a gun. This cop has already harassed me at the same location and harassed me all the way out of the store that I put a complaint in on. He found out 4 days later that I put a complaint in on him and there was going to be an investigation, and the clown showed up, watched me walk into a store, walk out of it, put my stuff in my car, my groceries, start to drive off. He steps off the curb holding his hand up, yelling, "Stop." He had no reason to detain me. And these clowns still want to say he does. Suspicion. A cop could be suspicious of anybody. If he just yells, "Stop," you're supposed to stop. That is bullshit, people. I'm tired of telling you. The cops, they did one in court. 2 arresting officers. 2 cops that came on my property on the night this cop said I tried to run over him with my car. And I got a video to prove that wrong. And now he's got a witness that says I did that too. And my video shows me and what I'm doing inside my car when I drove around him. He claims I tried to run over him. He claims I'm driving without a license. Even though the 2 arresting officers that had arrested me on my property less than 7 minutes after he said I tried to run him over when he tried to stop me to arrest me for criminal trespassing. These cops came, asked me permission to come on my property and talk to me. I gave them permission to come on my property and talk to me. Had my gun in my pocket. These cops did not fear me in any way, shape, or form. We talked. One of them got a call. Was told to arrest me. And under following orders, not oaths. They were not following their oaths, but following orders. They arrested me. They apologized to me for having to do it. They then turned around and apologized, or wait a minute, no. They then pulled my gun out of my pocket, and I allowed it, handed my weapon to my wife, put handcuffs on me, searched me, put me in the police car, and apologized. One cop stayed at my house, apologizing to my wife and daughter for having to do it. These clowns, or not these guys. These guys weren't clowns. They were good guys, but they weren't oath keepers. They were order followers, just as I always said. And they admit it. They admit it. And they took me up there and they booked me and they got information. The whole time, they didn't know how to ID me around here because the cars I drive didn't have my name on them. The house I lived in only had me listed as a resident. I don't have no bills with anything on. They couldn't find out how to figure. They knew more about me, about this channel, than they did me personally. And it pissed them off. Well, they wanted my social security number. That's what this whole arrest was about. People, they claimed I tried to run an officer over with my car while fleeing from the officer. They came to my house and arrested me. I allowed them to take my weapon off of me. The cops that came to my house, not the one that I've had a problem with already, filed harassment charges on and shit. But the ones that I didn't, I trusted, I allowed them to unarm me and take me to jail, or not to jail, because they never took me to jail. They took me to the police station, booked me, and then unhandcuffed me and brought me home. Conveniently brought me home. I was just considered trying to take the life of an officer, according to the police report, with my car. They come to my house and arrest me with a gun in my pocket. And they take me down, book me, fingerprint me, and give me a ride back to my house. Now, you tell me how many criminals, how many people get that done to them? This wasn't because I was a criminal. This was because they were the criminals, not me. They didn't want Officer Nick Newland, and they didn't want Mike Manis in that courtroom on my trial. I had to extend this shit and get these guys summoned in. Even the guy that they claim says they had a criminal trespass, that he gave me a cease and assist on coming on the property of the Giant Eagle. I had to have him summoned in to court. Not them. They don't do nothing. And you guys believe the Constitution is still exists. Under the Constitution, you are innocent until proven guilty. You are not guilty until you prove yourself innocent. And if I haven't proved that I've had to prove myself innocent from the beginning of this, then you people are blind. They ain't proved shit. And that's your world. That's your America. That's your democracy. That's yours, not mine. They leave me alone. You look, I can drive down here. These cops ain't going, these Boardman cops, they go the other way. They leave me alone. And when this damn trial's over, they don't know what's going to happen next. They don't know if I've got some civil lawsuits lined up. Maybe even some felonies that may be filed against Boardman Township, Mahoney County, maybe even the state of Ohio. Think it won't happen? Money is how they fix their problems. If you're not a problem, you're helping them. I get enough money. I'll be so far. I'll take me, my family, and we will be away from this shit. And if these people keep violating my rights under Article 18 U.S. Code 241, 242, under the color of law, it won't take but about another year. You guys won't ever see me again, nor my family. And Boardman Township is going to supply the money. This shit keeps happening. You got nowhere to go. I'm going to finish this game all the way to the very end. You guys going to back a corrupted police officer? Then pay the price. It's a joke. Have to summons arresting officers into court because the prosecutor doesn't want him there. Or didn't want him there to back my story. How much you want to bet they drop charges once they have to put these summonses out and summons these people into court? They're going to have to start thinking about what they're doing. Maybe that prosecutor's office get off their dead asses and actually investigate something. Instead just be revenue builders. Maybe make your children proud of you for once in your life. People, there's only one way out of this. And you got Satan, you got the devil, and you got the devil's herd. That's all of them. And if you think you're not one of those and you're working for the government, you're all of them. Guarantee it. Because even if you're at the bottom, it's just like the military. These damn Marines think, oh, we could have done it all by ourselves. We could have done it all by ourselves. We're so bad. We don't need the Air Force. We don't need the Navy. We don't need the Army. We don't need anybody. We're so bad we can do it all by ourselves. With everybody, they're just unneeded people. The Army, Navy, they're just unneeded people. We're the badasses. That's what the Marines say. Sorry to tell you, dumbasses. But even the people that fed you had to be there. Even the people that doctored your asses up had to be there. Even the people that moved your equipment had to be there. Not just you clowns. Keep thinking you're the badasses. You ain't the badasses. Bunch of damn clowns over there in Afghanistan living in caves whooped your fucking asses. Hell, they whipped the Russians. They whipped everybody that went over there. You weren't no different. Oh, you took over the poppy fields, so you're heroin dealers. You ain't no badasses. We've been dealing with the heroin dealers on the southern border for 100 years. They got better weapons than you got, dumbass. Why do you think they're sending Florida LEOs down there to protect the border? These clowns ain't going to protect it. The U.S. Army has supplied the drug lords in Mexico with weapons. They aren't fucking going to fight them. They're supplying them with the weapons to guard their drugs. You people think the government's going to save you. They're the ones doing it all. I got to get off here. My channel will be gone tomorrow. Again, one person showed up. Won't get no views. Don't care, YouTube. Don't care. I will still make my videos. They're being seen whether you let me know it or not. Don't care, YouTube. I get more video views on my other channel with 45 subs than I get on this channel. You guys, I got one word for you. Jesus. He's going to take care of you. And I'll be standing there that day, YouTube, all you guys, all of you. I'll be standing there. And I'll be going, I tried to tell you. I'll be going like this. Sorry for your luck. You chose it. You did what you did. You guys think you've won. You guys think you won on this earth, on this dirt. This dirt, this water, it's all going to be destroyed, including you. In it. When you crawl down in your holes you built underground, you think will survive the earth being destroyed, the heavens being destroyed and remade. Yeah, that's funny. There is no technology that will save you from that any more than the technology that saved you at Noah's time. You guys all thought you was going to... It all happened again. Humans, it's always going to happen. Humans are nasty, dirty liars and thieves and everything else. That's all you are. You'll always go the same way. At Noah's time, God flooded the earth. This time, you're going to burn. Not me. You guys. Good luck with that. May God bless us all. It's the only way out of this. And if Jesus isn't in your heart, don't know what to tell you. Good day.